one. You know what time it is, people. Ask Rupi Anything right now on PTRL, my show on Radio Sandwell. Time to ask me a question. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 questions lined up, but if you want to ask me something, post it. If I see it, I'll read it, I'll answer it. Nothing is off limits. You know that. Big shout out to Chris. What's happening, man? Is this the first time you've... No, Chris. You've seen my show play. Big shout out to my family at Birmingham Theatre School. Big shout out to Chris. Who else is tuned in? Gyan! I've got an answer to your question. Hard-hitting question, Gyan. Hard-hitting. That's a hard question you've asked me. For everybody else, wait till you hear this question. I'm answering it. Very hard-hitting, very topical as well. I love this tune. I can't help it, that is my show. PTRL. Best way to start your weekend is with me here on Radio Sandwell. Are you ready for it? Here we go, people.
You're listening to Radio Sandwell online at radiosandwell.co.uk.
Here we go. Oh, you know what time it is, people. Let the beat drop. Here we go. Ha-ho! Yeah, man. It is time for Ask Rupi Anything, the section of the show where I go live on Facebook to answer questions, random questions. Anything you want to ask, you can ask it. I will answer it. It's my show, PTRL, Prime Time with Rupi Lau, here on Radio Sandwell, each and every Friday night, 6 to 8. Don't be late. And remember, Saturday morning, the Rupi replay, every Saturday morning, 10 to midday. Let's get to it. I've got an awesome foursome of questions. I'm loving it. What's happening, Karen? What's happening, Richard? They're all tuned in live on Facebook. Right, Richard, my tag team partner, he's asked me a great question. Are you watching the Eurovision Song Contest? I love this question. You know why I love this question? Because it's easy. Here's my answer. Hell no! No way! England had never got a chance of winning it, right? The music is... Come on. Let's be honest. It's not very good. It's nothing like my show. You know that. The best thing about Eurovision is the person commentating on it. Graham Norton does a good job. Terry Wogan used to do a great job before as well. So, come on. If you watch Eurovision right now, post it. Let me know right now. Okay? Gyan on Facebook is saying it's pants. We all know it's an interesting watch. I'll give you that. But it's not a great show. Come on, man. It takes way too long. And this is what you hear a lot. Nil point. Nothing for England. Right, next up. Richard asked me another question. So I've got 5 questions. Karen, she says she hates Eurovision as well. Naresh, do you like Eurovision? A lot of people don't like it. Richard's saying the Chinese aren't. They had this... I don't even know what he's talking about. I need to read through the comments. Let's get back to the questions. He said, should we have a public holiday because it's the royal wedding coming up? It's a Saturday, Richard. Most people aren't working on a Saturday, are they? You know, like teachers and what have you. So if it was like on a Monday, then probably I guess we would have had a bank holiday for it. Like Will's. I mean, I don't know. That might have been on a weekend as well, actually. And we got another bank holiday for it. But he's in line for the thrones. Not that... You know, Harry isn't, but he's not directly in line. You know what I'm saying? So, not for Harry, unfortunately. You know, hopefully he has a great wedding. And before that, it's the FA Cup final. Well, after it, I want Man United to win. So that's why that date is important. Right, next up, Gyan. This is the most topical question that I've got. Alec, normally you ask me the topical questions. Gyan's asked me a topical question. Very, very hard-hitting. My answer's going to be interesting. So let's get to it. Do you think that euthanasia should be legal under the Human Rights Act in this country? Told you, didn't I? Everybody watching live on Facebook is thinking, wow, what a question. Hard to answer. Do I think it should be made legal? I think if it ever did, it would have to be for those with terminal illnesses that are just no way of coming back. And if they want to do that, then yeah. But the only problem is if you make it legal, then there'll be a lot of situations and a lot of complications. The law's going to have to be very tight on this. Yes, it's going to lead to a lot of complications, and people are going to be, you know, and you don't want anyone to abuse it if it ever did get made legal. It's a very tough question, Gyan. So if it ever did, it'd have to be with a lot of caveats, a lot of stipulations. As it is right now, it's heart-wrenching for those that are suffering from terminal illnesses and their family members. And if they want to die away in peace, then maybe they should be able to do that. It's a tough question. So if I was pushed for an answer, I'll say yes. It should be made legal, but with a lot of stipulations, and only for those that have got terminal illnesses and choose to end their lives. You know, for the betterment of themselves, to find peace, and for their family as well. But very hard question. Next up, Alicia. What's happening? We had a good time, didn't we, at your brother's birthday, and his wedding last week. Congratulations to Jazz and to John Chand as well. Amazing wedding, guys. We had a great time. And the party it was like PTRL on the dance floor. Especially when the bass shaka, 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 shaka Khan. You know what I'm talking? We loved it, people. So here's the question. What's your favourite part of a wedding? When we're on the dance floor. Everyone's eating. And we're just having a great time. You're enjoying it. You're celebrating. That's my favourite time of a wedding. When we're up on the dance floor, just having a great time. That's my favourite time of a wedding. Final question. Lined up, pre-prepared from Alec. I'll have a look through if there's any other questions. Gyan and Richard, you guys need to take it easy. All right? Because you guys are going very heated on your comments about euthanasia. Take it easy, people. Right, let's get back to it. Alec, he asked me, now that you've watched Avengers Infinity War and gave it Rupi rating of 7 out of 10, which a lot of people find harsh, but I don't. Hated the ending. John, I hated the ending, all right? Watch Rupi recommends from this week. You'll know why. What's the next film that I want to watch? That's Alec's question. The next film that I want to watch, it's another superhero film. So Sonia, I apologize. She hates me watching superhero. My wife Sonia hates me watching superhero films. But the next film I have to watch has got to be Deadpool 2. Ryan Reynolds kills it. He's great as that character. It was pretty much written for him. So Deadpool 2 will be the next film. Aquaman is out later in the year. And a big shout out to Will Costello. He showed me an advert for a film called The Meg. I'm not going to tell you much about it, but if you get a chance, just search YouTube for The Meg. That film is nuts. It looks proper nuts. That's all I'm going to say. You have to watch the trailer. Right, let's do through. Have I got any other questions? What's happening, Pete? Pete Clifford is shooting live on Facebook. What's happening, Pete, man? Been a long time, bro. What's going on? You still got the guitar? You have to play the song live on my show. You need to come on my show and play that song you made for me. You know what I'm talking about, Richard? Something like, Rupi, 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 Rupi. You need to watch it. I'm going to get him live on the show one day. What's happening, Rich? Right, any other questions? I don't think I've got any other questions. At least she was watching. She loved my comment. I think that's about it, guys. I think we've had a good edition of Rupi. Well, Ask Rupi Anything. So remember, if you've got any other questions, save them for next week when I'm live. And you can ask them and I'll answer them. Or if you want to post it now, I'll try to answer them as much as I can. This is the best way to start your weekend. Is Primetime Rupi Lau. Once again, each and every Friday night, 6 to 8. Don't be late. Rupi replay every Saturday morning, 10 to midday. First hour, old school classics. Second hour, hit music, new music. And I've got some wicked tunes to play, man. I love this tune. If you're a fan of Black Panther, another superhero film, you're going to love this one. The Weeknd. Kendrick Lamar. Time to pray. Here we go, people. It's a tune! Hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Ask Rupi Anything. Catch it live on every Friday, 6 to 8, so don't be late. Take care, guys, and it'll be on YouTube as well.